Hello and welcome. This is DJ with another Mindful Progress video. And today I want to give you a little bit of insight into an application that I plan on developing for Mindful Progress. So a little bit of background. I realized that as we're stepping into this like AI um, age, and software and technology is really at the cusp of going to new levels, right? Not only are people going to need ways to optimize their systems and different workflows, whether it's personally or in business, they not only need the consultation, but they would probably benefit from having a tool that's easy to use right there on their mobile device. And it hit me that I think I need to change my direction a little bit and offer a software application. So this is my demonstration of what that will look like. I realized that there was a problem. So in my current experience as a clinical research specialist at the VA, we go through these different scenarios of like, what if we change the protocol? What if we include this population? How will it benefit our overall progress and allow us to stay on line with our metrics and what we expect the study to perform? So we find ourselves like over and over again going through these scenarios, and there isn't a clean and easy way to simulate different scenarios. And that's exactly what this software will offer. So, using the power of AI, different learning models will be able to take the information from a specific process and then give you recommendations on how to improve, identify bottlenecks, identify any issues with how much time is involved with the process or a certain step in the process, how to make it better, and then give recommendations on how to improve it, and then give you a comparison side by side. So what I'm going to do now is show you what that could potentially look like, because I'm in the stages of doing some development as I'm also doing consultations with people one-on-one, doing this manually, right? So this would save me time, save you time, if we have the ability to get this software off the ground. So introducing the Mindful Progress app, which is going to be a tool in order for you to optimize your processes. So whether it's, again, personal, whether you're a large business with full out manufacturing, you'll be able to. This is the first screen of the app. By the way, I'm using Visily. Visily.ai is a really cool tool that you can basically prompt the AI in Visily to give you an idea of certain user interfaces for a potential software that you would like to develop. And right now, I'm presenting where it shows all of the screens that I was able to generate with Visily in the form of a mobile device. So this is exactly what it would potentially look like, right? So you go in, type your email, password, and you can log in. There's also go back here for a second, some additional buttons that include that you see normally with any other software application. You can sign in with Google, sign in with Apple. Let's go ahead and log in. One of the first screens that'll take you to is basically just intake. So we have to be able to give the system some ideas about what it is that we do, whatever the process is. So it could be anything from making tacos to making Teslas. Like I said, this is pretty much applicable to anyone who has a process that they can collect metrics on, and they need to get an idea of how the process is performing and ways to make progress on it. So some examples, it'll give you some examples: customer onboarding, sales lead qualification, content creation. So you have the opportunity to put in some pain points that you may be experiencing with your team or with yourself, like it's taking too long, it's costing too much. And then you also have the opportunity to select some common pain points. So this is just a data collection screen giving us an idea of what it is that you want to improve. From there, there's the add, edit, process step screen, where you kind of have an opportunity to um, give each step in the process its specific description, give it a name, provide data, how long it's taking, how much it's costing on estimate, who's involved. There will also be a option for you to upload certain documents. That way, if you don't want to type this all in, it can just generate it for you. So after that, we can then save that step and we go to the process analysis screen. This is where you would get a pop-up window after you have entered all those steps for the process, and AI will begin generating. So anyone who's used ChatGPT or any other AI, it'll give you an estimate of like how long it's taking to think about. So this is really the cool part where um, the software has to leverage AI to be able to um, look at what's happening online and in the industry to get data on whatever it is that you're wanting to improve. So after it's done doing its thing, it's going to give you an overall process health summary. These metrics can be edited and they will be specific to whatever the process is that you enter in, but we have completion rate, cycle time, new ideas, and error rate. From there, it'll give you a visual process flow of the steps that you entered, and it analyzes that there is an error in the data analysis for this example in this step. So it identified a bottleneck in data analysis is saying that it's taking too long, some complex data sets, and lack of efficient tools. And then it provides recommendations. So these recommendations are really powerful. This is where I was saying, we need a way to, if we want to improve, but we don't have time to go through trial and error, we can simulate certain situations just with the touch of a button. So let's start a simulation. In the scenario simulation window, you will get a comparison of the original process and then this scenario that you either the AI generated scenario or the scenario that you want to compare it to that you entered yourself, and it'll give you an idea of the comparison. So in this example, the original process was taking 180 days. The new scenario will take 120. The estimated cost was 120,000, and then the new process would be 95,000. So there's some significant savings here with the scenario one. Then it gives you a basic summary of the comparison. From there, you have the opportunity to either run a new simulation or you can save the scenario. From here, we're going to go back home, which shows you a dashboard. The dashboard is basically where all of your projects live. You can see your current process, overall metrics, average time, error rate, efficiency score, overall progress trend. If you need to export a report to, like, let's say, if you're using this tool and you're working inside an organization, you need to present to leadership or you need to present to your team, you can do that. You'll have the ability to start a new project. You can start a new AI simulation, and then it saves your previous projects that you have entered into the system. So that's pretty much the rundown and overview of what I'm thinking that this software will do. I think that this is viable. Looking forward to any feedback that people may or may not have on it. And I'm in the process of early development. So if this looks like something that would benefit you or your organization, please let me know. Leave a comment, send me an email. I'm thinking, excuse me, thinking about processing some pre-orders. So if you would be interested in being a founding member of the application and providing some input and feedback, that would be absolutely awesome. There'll be more information with that coming soon. But um, thank you. I hope that you are all staying mindful, and I will see you in the next video.